Okay, spot on. We're actually recording now, bro. So obviously this stuff will be live streamed on YouTube. So yeah, we've had some technical difficulties, but we're here. We're here. All good.
Great stuff. Nice to meet you.
We
have to.
Yeah. You go.
We have talked about several months ago again, right?
Bro, we haven't. Yeah, we've like dipped in and out of contact like for the last few years, really, haven't we? So it's yeah, I've seen you grow your stuff quite a bit, quite a substantial amount. So yeah, congratulations on that front. That's awesome.
Thank you. I know you, and you know me, through social media and Facebook and all this kind of stuff and YouTube, but we have never met. We have never talked in depth about the business. I know about your whole history, about your Amazon and the ups and downs, especially the downs, and how you went up again. This is remarkable, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. And where are you calling from right now? I mean, I'm in the States. I'm in New Orleans.
I'm in Greece. I live in Greece. I born in Greece. I raised up in Greece, and by the end of the year, probably I will reside to the States.
Awesome.
I have. I cooperate, and we have a preparation warehouse in Florida. And I'm going to expand the whole business, the Amazon business, the preparation business, and Amazonistas business in the States. So I believe that I should be there.
Bro, talk to me a bit about that, like expansion of the warehouse. Like, hold up, go back. So how did you get to that stage of expansion to, like, potentially the US? You've got something in Florida that you've expanded to. Where has that come from? I mean, is this private label? Is this RA, OA? What are we talking?
When I started back on Amazon, okay, I started with online arbitrage, okay, and all this kind of stuff. Now I have I'm doing private label, and I have great connections like you. And I found a great connection in Tampa, Florida, with my great friend and partner Naim, and his top Amazon seller. And I saw that, because you have students, we have clients, and we needed to give them more value and some automations to their businesses. And that's why we created the preparation warehouse. We handle private label, online arbitrage, liquidations, used books, everything, almost everything.
That's crazy.
Thank you, man. It's 4 or 5 months old, this business. We're just getting started.
So at what point did you make the transition? I want to know this like story, because I need to understand how you did this. So you got into Amazon. You first started to do online arbitrage, correct?
Yeah.
And how long ago was that?
I started on e-commerce, generally on e-commerce. I started dropshipping on eBay about 6 years ago, okay? But it was okay. But I fell in love with Amazon FBA. The automation was crazy, and I fell in love. And I started with Amazon UK, because I thought that it was easier back then. And I lost account. I learned everything with trial and error. No mentors, no guidance, no nothing. And of course, I made some money. I invested in training courses. I paid them a lot, but this was what I needed. And I found that, the huge potential is private labeling, to have your own brand, because when you are the brand owner, you can do whatever you want with your products. And with the training we're talking about branding on Amazon and beyond, because it's not just Amazon. Amazon has now 14, I think, marketplaces around the world, but it's not just Amazon. If you have your own brand, you can sell it on Walmart, on Target, on Jet, in the local store, wholesaling. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. And so how? I mean, look, there are so many variables in what we're saying here. And for the average person who might be watching this, like, George is fucking expanded to Florida. Like, I can't do that. I can't do that. So what do you give to those people who just like, whoa, slow down, George, slow down. I mean, I just want to earn an extra $1,000 a month to pay for a little easier for my mortgage, spend a little more on my kids, whatever it is. What do you say to those type of people?
What to say? Okay. Be focused, determined, have a specific goal. And when people, because we started expanding also in Greece, and we have clients and new Amazon sellers to protect all Amazon sellers in Greece, which the economy is really bad. And they asked me, okay, George, how can I do it? How? And what I tell when I talk to a potential new Amazon seller, what I advise them is that Amazon is a numbers game. This business is a numbers game. If you know your budget, if you know your goal, and if you set up a specific return of investment goal on your products, even if you're doing online arbitrage, private labeling, whatever you do, it's numbers. Okay, you can find your path to success, to your goal, depend on numbers. And of course, if they're doing online arbitrage, the only thing that they need to do is to be master of the graphs of Keepa, of camel. This is the secret. You know, guys ask, hey, you are the gurus and all this kind of stuff. What's the secret? No secret. There are no secrets, guys. Just do it, and you're going to learn from the mistakes and the ups and downs.
Do you know, like, it's so refreshing to hear someone else talk about the ups and the downs, because, you know, within this industry, there is so much hype around all the success, everything that, you know, everything around just, oh, you can earn $1 million this year. You know, it's not impossible that you can't. I'm not saying that. But what George and I are saying here is you need to be open to the thought of there is risk within this business model. And, you know, just like everything, just like crossing the street in life, there's always a risk element. So, you know, you just need to be focused, like you said, on the goal and the vision of where you want to take things. And then from there, just keep driving forward. And it really does come down to, you know, how risk averse are you, right?
You know, guys, you need to be determined of what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, you can make 6 figures, 7 figures. I know 6 figures for the US people, it's nothing. They can make 6 figures with their jobs. But people in Greece, for example, that the minimum salary is 500 euros. It's about $600, 400 pounds per month. If I told them that I'm making 6 figures from my iMac, they cannot believe this. Say, hey man, you're kidding us. Where's the scam? No, guys. And of course, also e-commerce, and especially Amazon and all these kind of businesses are not and 100-meter run. It's a marathon. It needs you're not a get-rich scheme. Okay, it takes time, effort, discipline, ups and downs. You need to have the guts, and you, Chris Jone, Chris, you know that, and you have them because you had these pitfalls, and you're back. Okay, and guys, you don't need to follow some multi-millionaires, gurus, and all this kind of stuff, because I don't like these words, gurus, experts, mentors. Yeah, I hate them. Just follow people, ordinary people who struggled, but they made it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, this is my advice. Just do it, day after day after day after day. You get better.
Mm-hmm. There's like a rhythm forming in all of the people that I talk to, and myself as well, my business partners, my clients. It's always the one thing that I wish more people would adopt in the initial processes, and that's the mindset of this thing. Before you do your industry analysis on Amazon, before you look for a product in terms of researching the best product to sell, there is no best product to sell. There's no perfect product. There's no perfect business. It's adopting the right mindset and practicing your mental strength before you can get into it. Because as you know, if a product fails and you lose £4,000 or £5,000 or $4,000, whatever it is, maybe more, maybe less, like it's from that point right there, that down point of, are you gonna quit? Are you gonna quit Amazon? You're gonna shut down your account, or you're gonna keep going? So it really is the first thing that I'd advise people is just really get your head straight and know where you're going, and and really see the vision clearly.
Absolutely. This is the first thing, because most of us, and me included, I was an employee before, okay? And I had to switch my mind and think differently. And this is a business, not just getting started today. I opened my seller account. Where's my check? No, guys, this is not how it works, okay? You're going to work several weeks, maybe months, if you're doing private labeling and you need to find the product, to find the supplier, to rank the products and all this kind of stuff. You need to work without making money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you need to know that it's not a fairy tale world. It's a business world, and businesses are tough, but it's worth, guys. Trust me, it's worth.
And what are some of the the best practices in your opinion with your successful clients and yourself being successful at this? What are some of the staples that you see, let's say commonalities that people are missing within the product research phase that is heightening their level of failure instead of heightening their level of success? What are some of the things that you could give people to walk away from this and be like, fuck, that's really helpful?
About funding products for private labeling, this kind of products. What I have seen and I realized is that people are going with the trends. You remember fidget spinners? You remember I always tell them that when you see them, the idea, the product or whatever in the media, it's already too late. Okay, so don't go for the products that you see in the television, on Amazon, the top rated. It's already too late. There are millions of products, and there are millions of potential products that you can. The demand is huge. Okay, Amazon is huge. The demand, especially in the States, is huge. So don't go for the top 5 products in home and kitchen. You cannot beat them. You cannot beat them. There are big brands, thousands of reviews. You cannot beat them. So be creative. Give more value to the marketplace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like that. I like it. So you're saying, and I'm totally the same, is, you want to look for a product. First of all, you want to look at the industry. Is the industry stable? Is it a declining trend? Is it an uprising trend, or is it consistent? That's the one thing. And I just very use simply Google Trends for this and some other stuff. But like the fidget spinner, if you were to go on Google Trends, and anyone watching, to go to Google and just type in Google Trends and then type in the main keyword or search term of a product or an industry, you'll be able to see the graph trend, an uprising and dying trend, or a bit Rocky Mountain kind of based. And if you were to type in something, so my first product on Amazon UK, I guessed this product anyway. It was L-carnitine. It's a nutritional supplement, an appetite suppressant. So that's, if someone was to type in L-carnitine onto Google Trends, you'll see this trend. You'll see it go like this. Yeah, some bumps and little lines on the road, but you'll see a mainly consistent trend. If you were to then tap in what George was saying was a fidget spinner, you'll see it go from the ground zero up sky hero and then back down to nothing. So that's a perfect example of what you don't want to be doing. You want to follow this line, consistently going slightly up, not the one that goes boom and boom. You want to be a trend setter as opposed to a trend chaser. And you always want to be in a market that's evergreen, that has the potential of great sales in the near and distant future, as opposed to sales yesterday and they die again today. So
I was mentoring with a friend of mine about he's doing online arbitrage. He has a business here, a local store. He's a businessman. He has the business mindset, and he was looking for the first private label product. And because he has a technology store, he was looking for iPhone cases. And I said, really? iPhone cases? You and 20,000 more sellers? what's the value? No, this is not a trend. Okay, iPhone XS Max, it's a trend, and it will be the trend for 6 months, because then the next iPhone will come up, and then what? You're going to do it over and over and over again. No, in my opinion, you can do it, and you can make a bunch of money, okay, on this period. If you get the wave, you can make a lot of money, but you need to do it again and again and again and again. And my philosophy is not this. My philosophy is to build a brand with stable sales all year long, not seasonal. Okay, of course, Q4 is going to skyrocket your sales instantly.
Bro, so that's a good point. So, I mean, look, people who are starting this, and some people who might be doing 5 figures a month, they might be dabbling in these products like, all right, I'm going to sell this and then that, but they're always playing chase up within themselves because they're having to do product research all the time. And that's completely against why most people would get into this business model anyway, work less and earn more. Those people are working more and potentially earning less in that process. So what kind of categories would you, let's say, what categories would you recommend people getting into on Amazon to not guarantee, because there's no form of success with this, but to give them a bit more confidence in the process, let's say?
First of all, I recommend to everybody to find their passion. Okay, when you do something with passion and you find something you love to, there's no doubt you can be successful. Okay, I run in other businesses. I just opened an escape room here in Greece, in Athens, because this is my hobby. And going like...
What is that? What is that?
Escape room.
What's that?
There are teams going in, solve riddles and puzzles, and try to escape from a room. It's very popular in UK and US also, globally. And this is my hobby. And I started doing it as business, and it's growing like crazy because I like it, okay? So first of all, they need to find their passion. So this guy, I told you before, the business guy, told me, okay, I find, fake eyelashes. How is this? I don't remember how it's called in English. Eyelashes, yeah, eyelashes, fake eyelashes. And see, I told him, great product. Are you familiar with them?
Bro, I actually wear them. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I told him that, yeah, great product, great. But are you related with this? Do you use them daily? Can you recommend? No. So find something that you love. And for example, my brand is on sports and outdoors. Okay. This is a great category. Home and kitchen, one of the biggest category, oversaturated for me. But there are great categories. For example, toys. Can you manufacture a new toy? It will be all year long. Can you imagine what is going to happen with toys in Q4?
Bro, I like the toy thing, because Toys R Us is actually shut down as a company. So where's the next people? Where are they going to buy now? Mainly Amazon.
43% of US people buy from Amazon. It's extraordinary. 43% of almost 50% of the population of the States buy from Amazon. So find, yeah, the number is huge. Okay, so find a niche that you love and make a research in depth, and you're going to find a winning product and build your brand on this. Because people tell me, okay, I found these earphones, okay, for this year, and the next year I'm going to launch glasses, and the next year I'm going to launch this. And I say, no. They say, why? They're profitable. Okay, but what's your brand? Because let's face it, guys, it's simple steps, okay? You launch a product this year, 2019, and after 6 months, 1 year, you have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 customers, okay? That they love your dog leash, okay? Guys, don't go for dog leashes. It's just an example. Don't do it, okay? And you have 5,000 clients with dogs. So your second product, what should be? something related with dogs. You have a customer base already with money on hand to give you money. Okay, so someone who bought a dog leash, they is going to buy a dog bed with a discount, with a promo. And because, Amazon changes the reviews policies and all this kind of stuff, and the discounts, guys, you have the market. So you did all this stuff to create the market. You have the customer base. So your second product, your third product, your fourth product, in my opinion, should be related, because you have already the customer base. And then people will know that this brand is related on pets, on sports, on toys, on whatever. Okay, when people hear Apple, they know that they sell technology stuff, not grocery. Okay, that's my opinion.
I like it. You're almost talking about the customer journey. So, if it's to do with weight loss, what does the customer need first? Maybe it's a low calorie whey protein shake. Now, what do they need next on their weight loss journey? It might be an ebook about their healthiest foods, so that might come first. Then it might be a water bottle for the gym so they can stay hydrated. Then it might be, a blender for their smoothie, for their vegetables and stuff like that. So staying in the same category on that line of the target audience is so key. And people wonder how people build these big businesses. And, look at Nike. Look at how they've done it. Phil Knight, he's created all of those lines of products, but they're very relative to one another. And, you don't go and release a sports supplement, and then you go and release a watch. You go and release the same of what the previous customer is going to buy next. So yeah, that's great advice. I like it.
And that way it will be very easy to trademark also. Mm-hmm. If we go technically on Amazon website, to trademark your brand, to trademark your logo, to trademark your products, because you will have a specific range and your brand will be in a specific niche.
Yep. And then you've got, when you sell products in the same market, you've got huge potential of selling that brand that you created with all of those same variants of products for 7-8 figures in years to come. 3 to 5 years, start an Amazon-based business. You can sell that to the likes of empireflippers.com. Go and look at the list that they're selling for people. Now that's where the money is. The money isn't in the short term, in terms of paying yourself every week, every month to go and buy a new car or out for food every single day. The money will come after the end sale. So the big exit is something that we're always looking for.
Yeah, guys, I don't remember, but about 4 or 5 months ago, I had the conversation with an investor, and I told him to go to the Empire Flippers and check the listings and all this stuff. And I sold him my store, okay, my brand, my sales, all this stuff. And he told me that my store right now can be sold for about $500,000.
Wow.
Okay, so it generated $150,000. So it can be sold $500,000. Okay, but I'm not going to do it because I know the potential and I see the growth of Amazon. Okay, it's not the right time. But $500,000, especially in Greece, you're retired for 2 lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's what people need to know. I mean, how long has it took you to get to that that evaluation then? Has it been that 6 years, or has it been from your private label brand, like a couple of years?
From the private label brand, it's 3 years. 3 years.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So you could sell up now and you'd be happy days, but the potential. If you were to do this in 3 or 5 years from now, it'd probably be worth $5 million. So,
okay, and my private label products are not going like crazy. Okay, I have 3 private label products, and they're making about 10 to 15 sales per day each. I know private label products that are selling hundreds every day. Okay, so my products are not hot stuff. Okay, but they're making profit in almost autopilot and building the empire of the future.
I like it, bro. Some wise words, George. I like it. Some good stuff. Yeah. What else? What else would you like to discuss? Cuss and discuss, bro.
Oh, what else to discuss?
Bro,
Okay,
there's
a
so much.
special.
There's
Yeah,
so.
there are so many people, so many things. We need to schedule another one for about an hour, 2 hours.
I agree. I agree.
Absolutely, and we can discuss the steps. Okay, guys, because then I have to leave. It's
Yeah.
8 o'clock here. It's okay. We have still some time. Um, have a specific business plan. Okay, it's a business, and people, you need a business plan. Okay, maybe you start and you're not ready, or you don't have the money, or you don't have the knowledge to go directly on private label. Okay, I understand. People come and say, okay, I have the money, let's do private labeling. And I say, no. Say, why? Say, no. Do you know how to do a listing? No. To create a segment? No. How do you want to do private labeling? It's serious business. Okay, step by step. You need knowledge, you need experience, and you need money. So if you don't have some of these, you need to create it, to build it, to scale it. So especially for someone who starts from zero experience on Amazon, zero knowledge on e-commerce and all this kind of stuff, I advise them to start for 3 to 6 months online arbitrage, some retail arbitrage if they're living in UK, on the States. They have their ability. I don't have this in Greece. I did just online arbitrage. Okay, learn from the ups and downs, learn how to handle the cases with Amazon, to talk with seller support, to reply to customers, build the confidence that I can make it. I can make it. This is a business that I want to be in, and then scale.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I like it. And again, that it really does come down to the mindset stuff, doesn't it? Like, you know, if you've got to believe you can do it, and you've got to know you want it, as opposed to, oh, I think I'm going to do well. I think I'm going to do it. You can't dabble in. You've got to go. You've got to go full out. So yeah, that's some great advice. What stuff could people put into process today if they wanted to start private label? If they were adamant, they said, I don't want to do OA, don't want to do RA, don't want to do anything else, I want to start private label today. What would be your advice for those people? Except no. Except no.
Except no. The advice. Okay. Get a mentor, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Follow someone and get their advice from someone who already does what you want to accomplish in any kind of level. Okay, and follow the steps. And you need to invest. You need to invest on your product, on the quality of the product. Okay, and of course you need to invest on knowledge, training. I invested 4 years ago about $5,000 for private label training. I don't want to name it. You know which training course costs this amount of money. Okay, and but it worth. I didn't have the money, but it worth. Yeah, absolutely.
The
Okay.
amazing selling machine. The amazing selling machine. The amazing selling machine.
You will find the link below. You know. Okay.
ASM, ASM, ASM.
Great stuff. Absolutely, no doubt about it. Okay, and of course, put all your energy on product research. Find the best product, number one. Number two, find the best, reliable, and high quality supplier. It doesn't matter if you're not making $10 per sale, and you're making $7 per sale. Put all your effort in quality. Okay. And number three, of course, learn how to market your product. These three things. If you master these three things, there is no way to fail.
Bro, great advice. And for those people who are maybe fearful of the struggle and challenges and obstacles that they have to go through, what kind of, and I always like to ask this question because every Amazon seller's day is different. What does your day look like when it comes to sorry, things just popped up. I want to see if this is still recording.
Yeah, it's recording.
Yeah, your 3 minutes is a time limit of 4 minutes. Hold on, one sec. What's it saying? Your 3 minutes to offer to enjoy. Get away from me. Get away from me, Zoom. I'm using Zoom to record. Bro, yeah. So what is some of your daily operations? What do you go through?
About my private labeling, it's not the other business.
Yeah, your private label. So what's some of the things that take up the most time in your day with your PL business?
My BL business right now, it takes about less than an hour.
Yeah.
Less than an hour a day. Okay. I don't know if it's okay. I don't know if it's my mistake. It's my fault. Okay. But after 3 years, okay, with 3 private label products, my brand is stable. Mm-hmm. I know that if I put more effort and start doing more actively Amazon PPC, or drive external traffic more and do Facebook ads and all this kind of stuff, and try to upgrade the versions of my product, is going to skyrocket my business. Yeah, booming. But I'm okay with that. And I have I put all my energy the last couple of years with Amazonistas. And so my private labeling business, I open up every single day. I check the sales, I check the feedbacks, I check the complaints, the returns, the messages. Also, I have, all the tools and the autoresponders on it, so it makes our life easier. And, guys, when you establish your products, when you establish your business, when you establish your business on Amazon, the only thing that you have to do is to have reliable partners on preparation warehouse, supplier, call them. Okay, I'm run out of stock. Guys, I want 2,000 more units. Hang up. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's great advice. That's awesome. And that's it. The style that I do these videos is very chilled, so it's not like it's just as it is. So, well, it's good. I've enjoyed that. It's good. Good value, good advice, good tips, Georgie boy. I'm happy.
Thank you.
I'm happy we linked up. But for anybody who has any questions or anything regarding what we spoke about, this will be on YouTube, and I'll post it on Facebook as well. I'll give it to George and post them below, and George and I will comment back when we can. And we'll go from there.
It was my pleasure. And guys, think big. Build a brand. 1, 2, 3, 5 products on Amazon US. Okay, 5 products with 10 sales per day. It's about 200,000 per year. If you want double, go to Amazon UK. Pan-European, go going down under to Australia. The marketplace, the demand is huge. Yeah. Okay, so think big.
The Amazon opportunity is now. It's like one of those opportunities. People in 20, 30 years are going to have a conversation, and there's going to be a few people around a dinner table, and some of them are going to say, I earned my money through Amazon, and I was able to retire early. And the other person will say, shit, I didn't take that fucking opportunity. I knew I should.
I missed the wave. Yeah, I saw. I was a buyer. Yeah, I know Amazon is climbing. Jeff Bezos became the richest person in the world. But I was just a buyer, and I had a Prime account. Okay, guys, make money from this. Okay,
and like all the people are doing is like a couple of the last 60 seconds is, if you're already a consumer on Amazon, you're already buying this, that, and everything else. All that you're doing, all that George and I and all the other Amazon sellers are doing, we're still buying stuff on Amazon. We're just making a simple transition from being the consumer, the purchaser, into being the producer, the maker, the person who earns the money. And that's all it is. If you've already got a strong, let's say, habit of purchases, you're buying the same things all the time. All you need to do is switch yourself around and do the selling of those things. You're probably really good at Amazon as a consumer. Just make the switch and become good at a producer.
Absolutely. Great advice, Chris.
Yeah. Hey, awesome stuff, George. Thanks so much. I will send you a link after this. Any questions, please do let us know, and I will speak to you soon.
Thank you very much.